Welcome to Science, Health and Healing Library of Children's Health Core. I'm Dr. Majid Ali. The subject of this article is I have been insulin sick for years. I have been insulin sick for years. These are the words in an email sent to me in response to an article in which I predicted an epidemic of pediatric diabetes type 2 within 10 years. I based my prediction on certain facts, my own clinical observations, my laboratory data. But briefly, New York City now has 40% of its children who are either overweight or outright obese. Nearly all these children are insulin toxic, and that's why I chose the term insulin sick and insulin sicker. The viewer who sent me this email is rightfully frustrated, mad. In fact, he goes on to say that his doctors were not interested in his health. They just did their clerical work. So you're right. I do feel your frustration. I have presented many cases in my YouTube library where childhood diabetes, childhood insulin toxicity, childhood pre-diabetes was completely ignored because the doctors were, unfortunately, too lazy to order an insulin test and make a definitive diagnosis. Diabetes is not a sugar problem. It's an insulin problem. It's an insulin toxicity problem created by toxicities of food, environments, and thoughts. When I joined King Edward Medical College, Lahore, Pakistan, back in 1958, I know from my personal experience that all the boys and the girls who were my class fellows joined the medical school driven by a passion for knowledge, healing. And then it is a sad reflection on my profession that especially in the United States, doctors are not stupid. They are intelligent, hardworking people. They know that if they do not follow the standards set by the fear profiteers of this evil convergence of government with corporations, they cannot feed their families. They cannot continue to their work. They will lose their licenses. So, sir, I feel your frustration. I feel your anger. I might suggest that your comments also provoked me to do another segment entitled Happy Hearts, Mad Minds. You might want to look at that also. Have an insulin test done. If your 3-hour insulin test shows that the peak value of insulin is more than 40 units of insulin, there's an excellent chance if you're insulin toxic, you can become insulin non-toxic. If you're diabetic, you can lose your diabetes. Please give yourself 3 to 4 months to both learn that diabetes is a problem of toxicities of foods and environments and thoughts, which hardened and plasticized cell membranes, immobilizing the insulin receptor protein. And then every week you pick up one practical thing, starting with Dr. Ali's breakfast, then go to Dr. Ali's snacks. I think there's an excellent chance that your health can improve dramatically. One last thing. My patients have taught me that sometimes a very good way to heal ourselves is to participate in somebody else's healing. Consider that. Our vision at this encyclopedia is to provide authentic information untainted by corporate deceptions or commercial conflicts. You can support our vision, forward this YouTube segment to your email, Facebook, Twitter contacts. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much.